The MSU Alumni Association proudly honors a trio of dedicated Bulldogs with its 2014 Distinguished Service Awards. Our first honoree is Gary A. Blair. Gary is an Arkansas native who has become one of Mississippi State's most loyal graduates and supporters. He is a longtime resident of Brookhaven, Mississippi, who enjoys a distinguished career in the banking industry. He currently works as Vice President and Branch Manager for Southern Ag Credit, ACA. Gary is a shining example of true maroon, and his presence is felt at many alumni and sporting events. Following graduation from MSU in 1981 with a dual degree in business and agriculture, Gary first joined the Hinds County chapter and later became a member and leader in the Lincoln County chapter. Gary is well known for his leadership ability. He has held a number of offices at the chapter and national level. From 1995 to 2005, he was on the National Alumni Board, and from 1999 through 2005 was on the National Executive Committee. He was national president in 2003 until 2004, and he has been first and second vice president. Gary's service to MSU extends further than the Alumni Association. He has served multiple terms on the MSU Foundation Board of Directors, and he has been a member of the MSU Bulldog Club for 2 decades. He has also served on several position search committees for the university. No matter where he goes, Gary is a great ambassador for Mississippi State. He attributes his longevity of service to the fact that his favorite hobby is Mississippi State University. Our second Distinguished Service honoree is Betty Grace Millard Terpstra. She is a 1976 graduate of MSU who holds a degree in social work. Betty Grace is a Mississippi native who has lived for many years in the Washington, D.C. area. She has been chairman of the board of the D.C. Alumni Chapter for the past 3 years. In the nation's capital, Betty Grace uses her connections to assist and promote MSU. In particular, Betty Grace helps organize the annual Stennis-Montgomery Association trip to Washington and similar efforts to help young Bulldogs gain network skills and make connections for future careers. She is a board member of the Stennis Institute of Government and has been an alumni advisor for the Stennis-Montgomery Association for 15 years. Betty Grace is owner of her own lobbying and public affairs firm, Terpstra Associates, and she has found internships for many MSU students and helped graduates find permanent employment. Betty Grace rolls out the welcome mat when it involves MSU and even hosts events in her home. She extends her hospitality as part of the Mississippi Society of Washington, D.C., and helps with fundraising organizations that showcase her home state of Mississippi. Our third Distinguished Service honoree is Stephanie McInnes Williford of Mobile, Alabama. Stephanie holds 2 education degrees from Mississippi State, a bachelor's degree in educational psychology and a master's degree in counselor education, both earned in 1972. She is a native of Okolona, Mississippi. Stephanie has been president of the Mobile, Alabama chapter twice and was chapter secretary from 1994 through 1996. She is currently in her 4th stint as vice president. Her service to the MSU Alumni Association also extends to 6 years on the national board. Stephanie was recognized by the Mobile chapter as its Alumna of the Year in 1996. She has served as the chapter's student recruiter for numerous times since 1992 and represented the chapter at college fairs and off to college and acceptance day parties. She has served on the scholarship committee for at least a decade and assisted with the annual golf tournament for each of its 17 years. Stephanie's passion for MSU is evident in every facet of the chapter's events. Her dedication and organizational skills are the lifeblood of the chapter, and her fellow officers and members cite her constant contact with them as the reason for the chapter's success. Her longtime service to the Mobile, Alabama chapter and enthusiasm is a model for all MSU alumni. Along with the Distinguished Service Award, the MSU Alumni Association annually salutes the university's most outstanding young alumnus. This award recognizes a young Bulldog graduate who excels in his or her personal and professional life and who is committed to service for the university and in the local community. Ashley Pilata Williams of Huntsville, Alabama, joins this group as MSU's Outstanding Young Alumna for 2014. Ashley is a young bulldog who is weaving an incredible path of maroon and white throughout her life. Ashley earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering from Mississippi State in 2004 and later earned an MBA at the University of Alabama at Huntsville. She utilizes her degree as a lead systems engineer for the EMAR-SS reconnaissance aircraft in the Program Executive Office of Aviation for the U.S. Army. She has been cited on several occasions for her work. Ashley served as president of the Huntsville-Decatur chapter of the MSU Alumni Association from 2013 through 2014, ushering in enthusiasm with new events as she strives to interest individuals of all ages and backgrounds. From 2009 through 2012, Ashley was the Young Alumni Chair for the chapter. Born in Frankfurt, Germany, Ashley hopes to encourage more individuals to pursue their educational goals at Mississippi State. Ashley plans to be an active alumna and help the MSU Alumni Association spread the Bulldog spirit across the globe for years to come. She is definitely setting an example as a young, dedicated Bulldog with a bright future. For their forever maroon and white spirit, the MSU Alumni Association proudly salutes its Distinguished Service Award recipients and Outstanding Young Alumna for 2014.